Welcome back to another video. This is the Football Connect, and we just had a Champions League update, and I think it's really an important one. Really looking at exactly the things that are going to be done and how it's going to be made better. So I'm going to read them out, and actually try to hear what your assessment are. But there are some major changes into the Champions League for the start of 2026, 2025-2026 season, and I think this will benefit the likes, for example, Liverpool, us now. Was it Inter or Atletico who finished 1, 2, 3 of the Champions League, and yet the team that were in they talk about 16th place or even 24 places like PSG still got an advantage and they managed to get to somewhere. So UEFA Champions League has sat down with this and they've discovered that there's a lot of things that they need to fix up before the league begins. So I'm gonna read them and I wanna hear your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to Connect. Of course, we have some here we goes which we are gonna talk about in the transfer show. So this is not a transfer show. This is only about the Champions League. So sit down, listen to some of the things that I'm gonna talk about, and let's have a discussion in the comment section. Do you agree with the changes or what? So, like I said, like the video, subscribe to Connect. Let's get into the video. So, breaking news. Major changes for the Champions League starting from 2025-2026. So UEFA are ending their use of draws to determine which team play the second league at home during the knockout phases. From now on, this this advantage will be earned during the league phase. That is really important for you to earn the right to play games at home and stuff like that. The advantage will be earned in the league stages. That is really important in that league, that big league that you need two screens to see the top and the bottom. It is just crazy, people. You'll see. Anyway, so first of all, the first change which is going to be done, the top two teams in the overall league standing, for example, Liverpool and Barcelona were the top two teams in the current and the one which was playing last season. The top two teams in the overall league standing at the end of this league phase will benefit from playing in the second league at home. The top team will benefit playing the end of the league phases will be benefited from playing in the second league at home in every round until to the final. So it means, for example, for Barcelona and Liverpool, it would now mean, because I'm giving an example as they were the teams that finished there, it will now mean that from round of 16, semi-finals, quarterfinals, until, of course, until the finals, they'll be playing the second league at home because they always believe remember the second league is the determining league. So you take advantages because you're at your home with your own fans. You can take advantage of the game and get something out of the game. So that's the first change which has been made, and I feel like it's really good. Secondly, the team ranked from third to fourth will have the second league at home in the round of 16 and quarterfinals in the semifinals because they'll be meeting with it so much. So their benefit only leads them to the quarterfinals. It means this round of 16 to quarterfinals, they'll have those games at home, the second league. And to the teams that are ranked from 5th to 8th place will play the second leg of the round of 16 at home. So it means from the team that are number 1, number 5 to 8, they'll play in the round of 16. Their second game will be played at home. Those are the only benefit that they get. They don't get it in the quarterfinals, semifinals. No, it only happens only in the round of 16, which is really important. If a club eliminates a top 4 team in the round of 16, it will inherit their advantage for the quadrant round. So it means that, for example, if a team which finished maybe 16th and they beat maybe, let's say, a team that was in the top 4 of this one, will have an advantage of playing to reach the quarterfinals playing at home, or even in the if you beat the top 2, you even until you reach to the finals. So that's an interesting one that they've put into it. So those are the changes that they're putting in, and this system will also apply in the Europa Conference League as well as the Europa League. So that is from RMC Sports. So let's talk about it, people. What do you think of the changes? Remember, we talked about that I remember people were making a fun of things, saying that this league thing was the useless things, because looking at the teams that Liverpool played with in the positions which they were playing, it felt like they were playing things against them. And now there is an advantage that if they take advantage of those games, if they're serious of them, they can have an advantage going forward. It has been proven now that we're never going to see, because it's Real Madrid, they won't be, so they're going to have the second league at home. No, if they don't finish in the top eight, they will not get any favorable favorable games, or maybe things going for them, because they are a bigger team. It only affects them if they finish in the top eight. So now teams will work so hard to be in the top eight, because these are benefits that you know that you can always win games at an advantage. For example, if we remember going back, because I'm a Liverpool fan, if you remember the game that Liverpool played against Barcelona, remember we were beaten when when we were the Camp Nou by 3 goals to nil, and the second round we came back home, we beat them 4-0. So you see the advantages that comes out from this. So top teams who understands how their crowd means so much into the tournament will take this so seriously, so that they take and have an advantage which will help them to go forward, because this is an opportunity which has been given to them, and it's going to be really exciting to see how they benefit from. So I'm really, really, really curious to see how this one's going to play out. And I'm really, really interested to see how the world will react to this. But I think it's a good deal. I think this is a good deal. It will benefit the teams that are performing so well, and it will help them to go even further in terms of how they perform, how they compete, so that they have the advantage going further into the league. So I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think of all the changes that you have made? Do you think there are a better one, or what? And also, I'm still wondering what happens from the top teams that are up top. Do they get a favorable side of the draw, or what? That will be made clear very soon. But as of now, we know what's going to happen. Don't forget to click the like button, because I'm telling you, in the Champions League, people would love to have a draw, like we would love to have a run like the one Chelsea are having in the Club World Cup, where the teams you can just see them with your eyes closed. But anyway, let's hear your thoughts in the comment section, people. Don't forget to click the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Tell me what your thoughts are, and what do you think this will benefit in terms of the football world. I'm out. Peace. Subscribe to the Connect.